Creating videos without goals and expecting them to work is kinda crazy. Plus, it's a huge waste of time, making it impossible to grow as a creator. But creating videos with one of these three goals can change the way you create videos in the first place and make growing on YouTube and social media so much easier and so much faster, and it could change your content strategy forever. And this simple thing is sticking a simple goal to each video that you make, making your ideation process and video creation process serving one single purpose. But first, let's talk about why having a video goal is so important and how does it affect your creating process and how should your channel look like to grow and earn and connect with your audience. Small creators create videos without knowing how each video can affect their channel, making the growth experience so much slower and so much painful because they create the wrong type of video or create a video in the first place without knowing the intended goal of that video, making the ideation process, the scripting process, and the filming process so much harder, and that makes the posting process so complex and so stressful that it leads finally to a burnout and they stop posting altogether. And that is because they lack vision when creating. You can't really expect to make a video without putting and sticking a goal to that video and making that simple video serve a purpose in your overall strategy. But when making a shift with creating with purpose, your ability to grow will grow by at least 70%, making each video complete the one before and the one after, because they are serving as complete strategy and a complete vision of that creator. And each creator should have at least three goals when creating any piece of content. The first goal is the goal that each beginner YouTuber or content creator should always stick to their videos, which is creating everlasting videos that we call evergreen content that never gets old with time, and they keep serving and building up the reputation of your channel and your reputation as a content creator. And this type of content and goal is strategic. It doesn't get views in the short period of time. But to make it so much simpler for you, we're going to take a simple example. And we're going to stick a goal to that same example, and you'll see the shift of how each video goal can change that simple idea and change the perspective of how you create that video in the first place. For example, let's talk about typing fast. When creating evergreen content, your goal is not to get views in 3 months or 6 months. Your goal is to get views over time, which means that you should create videos that never get sold. And the perfect creator who does this is Ali Abdul, creating evergreen content that makes his channel grow over time because of the simple fact that he does present in his videos the most basic and the most tactical tips for any beginner who wants to grow or start doing something. So in our example, typing fast, if you want to make evergreen content, the easiest and the simplest way to actually do it is by collecting and making research about the most basic things that could develop the skill of typing fast. And your video title and thumbnail should represent that, making you talk about the basic principles of that simple topic. So if we want to create a video about typing fast with this goal in mind, it will go like this: how to write faster in 3 steps, the easiest way to type faster. And at first, you shouldn't expect this type of content to really perform in the short period of time and go viral. The goal of this strategy when creating is making enough videos that getting views over time becomes so much easier and simpler, from search, from targeting specific people who want to develop a certain skill within your niche. And this type of content is perfect to build a channel brick by brick and view by view. And when making enough videos from this type of content, your ability to compound views over time will be substantial, and you'll be able to get a continuous flow of views. That monetization and breaking the algorithm becomes so much easier, and it builds your reputation over time. But let's say you want to make money from your next video, switching the goal from building to collecting and earning from it, because you have to understand that this goal is not about getting views, it's about sales, it's about marketing for something that you want to actually sell. That means you're not going to be targeting a whole niche. You're going to target a pain point or a desire within your perfect viewer and your perfect viewer avatar in order to make the viewer switch from viewer to a customer. But let's first agree that you need something to market first, and you need something to sell, either by affiliate links or selling a service or product. And I will always create videos with this type of goal when I want to sell my LaunchOS system that makes creating content so much easier for new content creator, and it's a whole base of information that you can use in order to grow as a content creator. You can find the link in the description below if you want to check it out. So if I wanted to make a video about how to type faster, but my intention of making that video is making more sales or making money and earning from that video topic, it would go like this: switching the title from how to write faster in 3 simple steps to this keyboard made typing faster so much easier, and then you review the keyboard and stick an affiliate link in the description in order for viewers to buy that product, and you get a commission from each sell. Or if you have a digital product and you want to market it for yourself, you can go like this: how Notion made my typing speed 8 times faster. I talk about how Notion actually helped me write faster and how I create scripts for my videos within, for example, 6 hours or 7 hours because I type really fast. Now for the third goal, and the most common goal that each creators try to make in order to get views so much faster, and it's the viral goal. It's making the switch from everlasting videos and marketing videos to actually creating content that gets viral easier and faster. And this is where really it gets super complex because it involves a lot of variables when creating this type of content: the editing, the scripting, the storytelling, the filming, and trying to make the perfect thumbnail and the perfect title, and making almost everything perfect in order to people really enjoy it and make it super viral super fast. And this is the most common problem that most creators right now are having. They create so much content with this specific type of goal that their channel doesn't really get enough traction, and each hit of views that they get makes it a lot harder for them to really perform a lot better when creating the next piece of content. But if we want to create this type of content with the same topic that we talked about earlier, typing fast, you would want to hit multiple niches with the same single piece of content, switching your video into something more appealing like the one brain reflex that will determine your typing speed. How to type faster without looking at the keyboard. How typing faster changed my life as a content creator. A small change in the idea and the goal of the video that you're trying to make next can change the whole perspective of how you create your next piece of content. When adding a simple goal to your next video, your ability to create better content will change completely, and you'll be able to create content that is strategic and serve a single purpose. As a small content creator, I want you to use this strategy in your favor and try to apply it in the next 3 videos that you make. Now, if you don't really know how to find ideas that could work, this is a video that could help you ideate your next video so much faster and so much simpler. Now, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do.